Gary.
I'm Melanie.
And these are our kids. And we are Simple Life Reclaimed.
How's it going, baby?
It's going.
What you doing?
So I'm working on a little something.
A little something, eh? What you got going on?
So I got a brace right here now.
Uh-huh.
I bet you guys don't know what this is for.
I bet I know what it's for.
So I am tired of filling up the small little water bottles. And I remember when we had rabbits in Arizona, I had it all hooked up to a 5-gallon bucket. So I'm going to do that. They'll have nice water throughout the summer, and we'll be able to throw ice in there and make it to where it's nice ice cold all summer long.
So you're doing a gravity-fed watering system for our rabbits?
Yep.
Yay.
I already got this all set up. I grabbed some scrap wood that we've cut off here and there. And yeah, I'll just zap those in, throw the 5-gallon bucket up there, and start running all the wiring.
I mean, it looks good so far. It looks nice and secured.
No.
Yeah.
I was scratching my head for a long minute. As you all know I do. I try to overthink things.
No.
And then...
it's a good quality, babe. So, I know you get razzed about it all the time, but it's a good quality.
Hey. I was going to do 45s here and there, this and that, and as it progressed, I was like, you know what, no, just do 16 on center this way, find the midpoint, and yeah.
Call it good.
It's only holding a 5-gallon bucket, maybe 2,
yeah.
You know, which, that's perfect.
So guys, looking to your left, look at that, we've got some more rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
We got the grow outs from Come On Homesteading. These are the leftover guys. I hate to say it, but they're dinner. 2 of them are actually going to be for Anthony and Roxanne, and the other 2 are going to be for us. We're not naming these guys. They're not going to be staying in here for very long. They are going to be dinner. So one day this cage will just be empty, and that will be that. Over here on this other side, though, we have our other rabbits. And guys, I really hate to inform you, and there's no real great way to say this, but we had one pass away, and it was my favorite one.
Oh.
It was Babs. So here's how it happened. Here's what happened. One morning I came out here and I put the ice blocks in. I fed them, I watered them, went about my day. The next morning I came out to exchange the ice blocks, and she was passed away in her cage.
Oh.
And there was still food, there was still water, there was still an ice block.
No.
The other rabbits are all fine. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she was sick. I really, honestly, I don't know what happened. I feel terrible about it, so please don't beat us up in the comments. It's something that happened, but I wanted to be honest with you guys about the fact that Babs is not here anymore. We've moved Bruno to his own cage now. Shrek Buster has his own cage now. And then Marshmallow has her own cage now. Another thing that really sucks is that now we're just down to 1 female breeding rabbit.
Yep.
So on the positive note, David and the Drifting Dreamers and Anthony and Roxanne, they all have female rabbits that we all plan to breed. And so when there is more born, we can get one of the females, as long as it's not related to one of our males in a brother and sister bloodline, then we can actually go ahead and use that for reproduction for ourselves.
Yep.
So it is one of those things that sucks, guys. It's a reality of trying to build a homestead and living on a homestead. Even when you do everything right, sometimes things go wrong.
Yep.
and it is what it is. But we are doing our best, and Gary is going to continue making this 5-gallon water system for the automatic waterers for these guys. And then we are going to be, I know in the future, like not today because we only have so much time today, but in the future the chickens are going to be set up on an automatic watering system.
Yes.
And the garden too. So everything's going to be automated for water, which is a huge time saver and relief,
Massive.
you know, like a sigh of relief for us.
Yes.
So what's the next step for this, babe? What do you got going on?
I just got to cut these guys real quick, slap them up there, and then I've got to figure out wiring wise and getting that figured out.
How you're going to run all the wires?
Yeah. I mean, I already know exactly where all the fittings are going to be, but I still got to make sure of how I'm attaching it to each cage. Because the nipplers are meant for like this.
Yeah, and we don't want it attaching in the front because, you know, that's the door and the wire. And
Yeah, that would be bad.
we talked about a couple of ideas. We'll see which one you pick by the end of this video.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, let me cut this real quick. Just go down the line. I've already leveled this guy out, like I said, to do that. And yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Especially since there were bunnies inside of it.
I know. Sorry to interrupt your video, but we have some really important information to share with you guys today. Roll the tape. Are you on the hunt? Looking high, looking low, spending your days scrolling through ads searching for your dream property. The moment you finally find the one, you call them, only to be disappointed. It's enough to drive you mad, but don't give up. Try discount lots, the easiest way to find and purchase your land on the web. Wondering, what's discount lots? You're about to find out. Discount Lots is the easiest way to buy your dreamland. Founders Willie Goldberg and Paul Hersko started Discount Lots with a mission to make land ownership easy and affordable for everyone. All you have to do is visit their website, discountlots.com, choose a property you want, click the Buy Now button, and voila, the Discount Lots team will take care of everything. You can pay with cash, or they do offer in-house financing. You don't need credit checks to buy your dream property from discountlots.com. Everyone can get their dream property for less than $200 a month. Just imagine, less than $200 a month. Make your dream of land ownership a reality. Visit discountlots.com for more information or call the phone number on your screen.
If you guys are looking for your dream property, be sure to check out discountlots.com.
They do in-house financing, so bad credit, no problem. Make sure to check them out and check out their inventory, because I'm sure you're going to be able to find the property of your dreams.
If you find your dream property on discountlots.com, be sure to use our promo code DLSimple10 to get you 10% off of that purchase.
And guys, that is such a huge discount. Can you just imagine making one of the biggest purchases of your life and getting 10% right off the top? It's huge, guys. Yes. Absolutely huge. So once again, we want to say thank you so much to Discount Lots for sponsoring today's video and for offering this amazing discount for you guys at home. Again, we pinned all of the info down in the description below. We pinned a comment to the top of the comment section. The promo code, one more time, is DLSimple10. Use it at checkout, get 10% off, and get out there and get your dream property, friends. You ready to get back to our video?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. It doesn't even wobble.
Whew. All right. If it can hold me shaking it a little bit like that, we're good. Well, now that I've got that installed, I guess I can go grab the bucket, bring it down here, and just sort of set it up there and figure out from there
how you're gonna run the lines and stuff.
Yep, because I want it to be all on the backside, and that way it's out of everybody's way and nobody's gonna hit it and then have it knock off, you know, because that would suck. Other than that, that's pretty much, I mean, all I can think of, you know. We're gonna have to cut those out and then just staple in the wire. Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be. Let me go grab the bucket.
All right, so how'd you hook this thing up?
So I have a couple things going on here. So this is, I think it's like 5/16, just a tad bit bigger than a 1/4 inch.
PEX?
This is not PEX. This is something else. It's just a plastic tubing. But basically, I had to get that fitting to get this guy in there, and then have it drop down to, or drop up, I guess, to this bigger fitting, which is 1 inch. And yeah, I've got a stopper right there, which is an electrical nut, but hey, I'm using it to squeeze everything back together. And then I've got also another electrical thing, a little stopper to grab onto that thing, as well as a rubber washer that I cut and made.
Use what you got, right?
Yep. So now, what I have to do is tee that guy off coming down, and then I'll have 2 ends going. Now at every gate except for the ends of each run, we'll need another tee. Thankfully I have enough tees, like literally to the point, and I'm hoping that none of them are broken, and if one of them is, I do have a replacement one. But that's it. That's all the tees I got. Other than that, I do have all the nipplers for these guys. So I have 3 extra just in case if one of those are leaking, then we can replace them, and hopefully it's not 3 leaking. And yeah, because that's the notorious thing with those things, that they constantly leak. Well, then your 5-gallon bucket ain't really doing anything now, is it?
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to constantly be out here filling up 5 gallons at a time. So yeah, I don't want to be doing any of that. It's very interesting, and these guys are pretty, I mean, they're good, but they still leak here and there. There's a drop going off right there. So I mean, ever so slightly dripping all the time, it will run out of water. You know, so I mean, having more water is better than a little tiny thing, you know. So
makes sense to me.
Yeah, I just want to get these guys taken care of as best as possible. But let's get her going, I guess. I'm gonna have to cut into these guys to run the line, and since none of them are in here,
You gonna start there?
I'd start here. So if I screw it up, I can fix the screw up before I get to any of the other ones. Sound like an idea?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan to me. About yay big.
About yay.
Give me my blade.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. All right. That's about right.
Perfect.
Now I'm gonna put this on the inside. That way they ain't pushing. And
Getting
trying to
out.
pop it out.
Yeah. All right, well, I'd say that thing's pretty stapled.
Alrighty.
So what you got?
So you get a spring with every little nippler thing. And you get this little hook thing, as well as it's a barbed end so you can hook up a hose to it. And a little nippler for the rabbits to get some water. So now I gotta hook this guy in over here. And I think I'm gonna come back here and do it. Let's see. I think I might have to pull that guy like that. And then, is that too high? Or is that
I'd put it low, yeah.
like right here?
That's good.
Right here?
Right there is
Where?
as high as I'd want it, yeah.
It really grabs. And then with this spring, you turn it over like that. And now that spring is really holding that guy in. There's no messing with that.
Nice.
And these are the barbed tees right here, where I can tee everything off and make sure it's going one way or the other. And yeah, connect all the watering systems together, and there it is.
Pretty
So
easy peasy, huh?
Yep, I just gotta do that 4 more times. All right, that was pretty simple. But now we've got a spot at least to where we can relocate the bunny, each bunny, right? While we're working on their area. And then we can move them back in there once it's done.
Nice.
Okay, so we've got this one done. You want me to continue working on this hutch? Or you want to move all these guys over in here first?
Yeah, because the sun is starting to get loud and angry.
Loud and angry.
Yeah.
I
So
hear that.
let's work on these guys first.
I hear that.
Ooh, the humidity is rising.
Yes, indeed.
I think the rain might be on its way.
That rain sucks. It always does it to us.
I know, I think the rain is on its way.
It is. Get that wire on there. That's on there.
Alrighty, so now all of the rabbits have the holes and the screen in place, and it's got the little nippler. So the next step would be to take the wire piping and pipe it from the 5-gallon barrel, which is right there, and tube it all the way through to each one of the cages. We kind of ran into a minor issue though. What's going on, baby?
Well, I had some hose. I had a roll of it sitting up on the patio.
So what happened was,
And I have a feeling one of the dogs ran off with it.
yeah, I think one of the puppies ran away with it, and we can't find it anywhere. We've looked.
Yeah, and not only that, since I know that it was most likely the dog that ran off with it, it's probably not usable anymore.
Yeah, it probably has some holes in it now. So I was planning on going to the store today to pick up a few things for the garden, the Miracle Grow and stuff, and we need some more rabbit food, chicken food, etc. Anyway, we have a slight change in plans. Now I'm going to send Gary to the store. I'm going to stay back, and I'm going to make you a special treat in the kitchen.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and we're gonna send Gary so that way he can get all of the piping and stuff. And by the end of today, we should still be able to have the watering system set up. It's not gonna take too long to go run those errands and come back. Because the final thing is literally just running that hose and filling up the bucket. So we're super close.
It's not much longer now. I've got it pretty much mocked up of what I want to and everything else like that, and it's literally working out perfectly. If only I had the hose.
Yeah, if only we had the hose.
So, yeah, I'm gonna run to the store, go get that errands done and everything else, and yeah, we'll check back in with you guys when I get back, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so Gary just left, and as he was leaving, the storm was coming, and it is here. So hopefully when he gets back, we're gonna be able to finish off the rabbit watering system. We're gonna find out though, we're kind of playing it by ear. But while Gary is gone, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that special treat for him. I'm gonna make him some homemade donuts. Since I like to keep things simple, this recipe doesn't call for very many ingredients at all. In fact, here's a list. Now that we got that out of the way, let's start mixing it up. Now I kick back and let my bread machine do all of the hard work of kneading and letting it rise. Once it's risen, we're gonna check back in and I'll show you the next step. Well, it's been about 1 hour and 20 and my bread machine is done doing its thing. It has surely risen. Check this out. It's touching the top of the lid. Good grief. So now I got the donuts inside the air fryer at 375. I'm gonna cook them for about 4 minutes and flip them, cook them for maybe another 2, and then they should be good to go. It's about that time to take them out. They've got a nice and golden crisp on them. Perfect. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna flip them. Stick these guys back in the air fryer for a few more minutes to top them off. All right, it's time for these guys to come out fully. And look at that, guys. They're nice and crisp. Perfect. That's exactly what you want them to look like. I actually have some of this whipped fluffy icing. So the recipe did exactly what I wanted it to do. I got 1 dozen donuts and 1 dozen donut holes. They look absolutely amazing. I know we cannot wait to try them for dessert, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious tomorrow morning. Very simple. I like to keep it simple, like to keep it easy. I hope that you guys enjoy this one. But for now, let's go check in on Gary and see what he's doing. Well, welcome back to the 41.36, my love.
Oh yeah, I am back.
How was town?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Get everything you were looking for?
Yes.
And more?
And more. Of course. That's how I always do it, you know. I go for 1 and I come back with 2.
Or 24?
Or 48. Yeah.
So Gary kind of did a thing, friends. Gary did a thing while he was away. Mm-hmm. Let's show you. Oh, you went to Tractor Supply and you came home with 48 birds?
Yeah.
You sound like me in Arizona.
Well, you know, we have the space, we have everything else. They're only babies, so we'll give them some time to be able to grow into the big one. We've got 24 Cornish hens and 24 other hens, and they are all female for the other hens. Those are gonna go to our actual egg production flock over there, and they're gonna be able to hang out and be good to go there. But the other 24, the Cornish hens, that's dinner. They can't really grow up to be full grown anyway, so that's their whole purpose. I can't believe how big they are.
I know, man, they're monsters. It's so hard to believe that they're the same age as those little guys.
If not by a couple of days older, you know, like.
Yeah, but nothing significant.
No. It's just nuts to me.
Well, dang, Gary, we send you to town for some hoes and you come back with some chickens.
You know.
Sounds about right.
I got some hose too, though.
We ready to finish this watering system?
Yeah, let's finish it. I got, it's a little different, but still the same. I actually got this at S&W.
Okay.
Because, yeah, Tractor Supply didn't have that, but I heard little tweets and I was like, oh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be good though.
Well, we're gonna be busy.
Yes,
we're already busy enough.
we're adding to our craziness, I guess. I don't know, but I like it. So let's go ahead and finish this guy up real quick. I've got my tees. So the end run, you're gonna want to just go straight out from a tee, unless you only have 1 spot to go anyway. I guess you don't need a tee, but
but we have more than 1 spot.
We got more than 1 spot, and I want this guy to be good, so, and not get kinked. Give it a little bit more. Shink. Let me go ahead. Got my electrical cable staples over here. All right. Don't judge me.
Work with what you got, baby. That's what most homesteaders do anyway.
I don't need to get all crazy. Get that guy pretty much there. Pull any slack out. There we go. So as you can see, for 1 run, I've got right here the bucket. I got a tee. This tee is coming over here to another tee, so I can come down off of this end. I'm going to that nippler. So with this system, when I need a backwash, all I gotta do is pull this guy off of here, and now it'll come straight through here. Then also, say I want to backwash this area, all I gotta do is pull it off here, and I can backwash. So it's a very simple system. If something gets clogged in this hose, I can disconnect, blow it out, reconnect. Same thing there. Any of these little hoses, I mean, it's not a whole lot, but you know, I wanted to give myself a little excess so I'm not kinking right up at the nipple.
Yeah.
So hopefully the dogs don't come over here and go like this and
I guess we're gonna have to keep an eye on it.
we'll see. Eventually this will be fenced in, but
Yeah, eventually the fence that's right over there, scoot in a little bit, honey.
that fence.
Right there, that fence is gonna come all the way over here, all the way down. That's not happening today, obviously.
No.
But eventually that is in the plan, to open up and include this portion in, I guess, our garden area. It'll all be fenced in.
All right, fill up the bucket. It's as simple as that. She full.
All right.
So now, the question is, are they getting the water? That's quite a bit.
Look at
That's
that,
a
Bun.
good amount of water.
Look at that, Bruno.
All right, and now that's our bunny's watering system.
Heck yeah, man. That's gonna work out great.
Yeah.
Well, look who decided to show up.
What up?
Hey, bro.
What's up?
I see you come bearing loaner gifts.
Brooder gifts.
Yeah.
I washed it off.
Oh, thank you.
It's full of chicken poop.
Thank you.
It's gonna get more chicken
Yeah.
poop all over it.
We'll wash it off when we return it.
It's on gravy train.
So look at these guys, man. Aren't they crazy? I don't even know if those fat suckers are gonna fit underneath there.
How many do you guys buy?
48. There's 24 for dinner, and then there's 24 for hens.
Yeah, you put down. You put it
To 2.
You guys are brand new still.
And they're so big.
You guys don't even barely have your feathers on the bottom.
Look how giant their legs are.
Bunch of chunks.
So fat.
That's for the breed.
Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. They said I'll give you them half off if you take them all. And there was 2 dozen there. I was like, all right, sold.
They'll fit. This is what they'll do. They'll just go right underneath there. I put on 2. They'll just hang out. They'll figure it out.
So do we want to plug it in or
plug it
wait
in.
until nighttime?
No, you keep it in plugged in 24/7. See, it's on brooder.
Okay.
So you got heater. So you can use these as like if it's Arctic blast,
Okay.
cold. You know, if it was like in Alaska or
Canada.
Okay.
Michigan or something, you can have a heater and it stands up. So you can heat, but this will just be a brooder and it won't scald them or nothing. They go in there and they'll all huddle up and they'll be warm. And
Heck yeah.
even though it's warm outside right now, they still need it. It's really weird. That's what Jeff was telling me, even at nighttime. Because especially like these guys, like they're so little, right? They have no
Don't really have any feathers,
Yeah,
yeah.
they-
babies.
They just have fluff.
They're like a week old and they're giant.
They're huge, right?
Yeah,
They're
giant.
huge.
And they have no, like they're barely getting their feathers. So they're like a little bit over a week old. Like notice like these guys are all fluff. Right?
Yeah, they're all puff.
They're all fluff. They're all puffy.
They're all
They're
puff.
barely starting to get their wing feather. But those guys, they have a lot more. So these guys 100% need the brooder. They'll be good though, because they're all, like I said, they're all going to be bundled up together next to each other anyway. So you actually probably can leave that there. That's enough room.
You think so?
Yeah, as long as they can get under it, and they can. So they got room on both sides. They're fine.
I was worried about the box, like this box being too small, but I think
No.
it'll be fine for them to grow out
You'll
in.
be fine. You'll be fine.
By the time that they're getting too big for this, then we'll have something else built and they can go to that.
It's nice to have those grows. That's why I had mine. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use that from now on.
That's why I
Rabbits,
thiefed your idea.
It's a good idea.
I thiefed your idea on the chicken
it's not-
coop, and I
it's not
thiefed your
this.
idea
No.
on.
It's not this,
Yes.
right? It's this.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Thank you for letting us borrow it for a little while.
No problem.
Go ahead and grab a rabbit, Wyatt.
Grab a white, doesn't matter which one. Cover their space. There you go.
Relax, Bubba.
So these are food?
Yep, grab those waters.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
I hope your guys' grow out good. We'll take care of them on the same day too.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll be good.
All right, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sweet.
Hey, come on, go.
All right. Well, that's a huge check off the old to-do list.
Yep, the rabbits are officially done. They've
Yeah.
got their week feeder in there, as well as they've got a good, healthy amount of water right there now.
Yeah, they're gonna be completely set up now, so we can leave them be for a little while. We're still gonna come and check on them daily, replace their ice block daily, all that stuff. But the actual chore of replacing the water, cleaning out their little tube feeder, has been taken away and off of our plate. So yay, that's a win.
Yeah.
What's you doing, baby?
Grilling us up some good pork chops and pork steaks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look at those guys.
Oh my goodness. So I guess it's safe to say that you're really enjoying your new grill?
I am really loving my new grill. It's really surprising on how much I've been cooking on it, like no tomorrow.
I am loving it. I am absolutely loving it. It gives me a little bit of a break from the domestic duties. And I know that you're enjoying it.
I love grilling meat. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, shoot. It's really good stuff too.
I can't wait to eat this dinner, guys. It's looking mighty tasty.
Yep.
But with that, friends, we are gonna get calling it. Dinner is gonna be ready in just a minute, and I gotta go take care of those kiddos and stuff. But it's been a great day. It's been a productive day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, until the next one, you guys.
We love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later, later.